luxury brands are manipulating you and you don't even know it. They've studied how your brain works and they use it against you. They don't sell just products. They're selling the feeling that if you just buy this one product from them, you'll become who you were meant to be. And the wildest part is that it works every single time. They know how to trigger your brain's chemistry, from your dopamine to your insecurities to your emotional memory, to make you want things you don't even need. So in this video, I'll break down how luxury brands hack your brain with these 4 concepts and how you can use those same, hacks to make your product, service, or your brand, or you, feel irresistible. So the first concept is dopamine. So what is dopamine? Dopamine is a brain chemical that most people, misunderstand. Many people think dopamine is the, feel-good chemical that makes you happy. But actually, dopamine is all about wanting. It's what drives craving, anticipation, and the excitement of chasing something new. And luxury brands know this very well. Instead of selling just the product, they sell the desire for it. They make you want it so much that your brain is constantly anticipating the moment you can finally get that product. And they do this by creating scarcity and exclusivity mainly. For example, limited edition products or VIP only events or long wait lists or, invite only access. And these strategies aren't random. They're designed to build up the feeling of anticipation and excitement over time. And the result, your brain's dopamine system lights up every single time you think about getting the product. But once you actually get that product, that feeling fades away. And that's why you don't just buy one luxury product. You constantly want the next one and the next one after that, and it never ends. And every single detail, from the packaging to the unboxing to the scent of the store, for example, they're all designed, everything is designed to boost your dopamine system. So they're not random details, they are emotional tools. And the whole process keeps your brain engaged and, craving for more. For example, Hermès. Hermès makes it super hard to buy the Birkin bag. You don't just walk in the store and buy the Birkin bag. You have to qualify to be able to buy the bag. So when people say luxury is addictive, they're right. Your brain isn't addicted to the product itself. It's addicted to the chase, the anticipation, the feeling of, with waiting and wanting that product. And that dopamine loop is what keeps customers coming back every single time for more. So if you're building a brand or a company, or if you're selling anything, think about this and ask yourself this. How can you make the build-up of the product part of the experience? Whether it's a wait list, sneak peek, or early access. If you want to dive deeper into topics like these, insights from, fashion, business, and life, you can subscribe to my email list in the first link in the description. The second concept, and it's a pretty interesting one, is that luxury brands sell to fill your insecurities. We all like to believe that we buy luxury products because we are confident, we are successful, and, we want to reward ourselves. But in reality, luxury brands sell often the opposite of that, which is insecurity. The marketing in luxury doesn't tell you that you are not good enough, but it shows you. They don't show you directly, that would be too obvious. Instead, they show you someone else, someone who seems to have it all. It could be a model, super attractive model, super famous, stepping out of an amazing car, seeming to have it all. They basically paint the picture of a lifestyle, of status, elegance, beauty, power. So that's it. They just show you this amazing, ideal lifestyle, but then they let your brain fill the gap. So you start to think, if I wore that suit, maybe I'll finally feel confident stepping into that meeting. If I had that handbag, so many more people would look at me with, admiration. So overall, they sell you the feeling that something is missing in your life, and their product is the missing piece. And this is where insecurity comes in, and they play on your self-doubt a lot. So not in a way that makes you feel bad about yourself, but in a way that makes you believe that their product might fix this little, feeling that you already carry inside. That feeling of not being enough, or the feeling of wanting to belong, or the feeling of needing to prove something to others. Luxury isn't about function or utility. It's not even about how good the product is. It's about identity. It's about the version of yourself you hope to become. And the belief that maybe, just maybe, buying this product will help you get there. So if you're selling something right now, make people feel seen. Speak to their self-image, not just the product features. The third concept is memory. Your brain doesn't store memories like a hard drive, like it's a hard drive. It stores them through emotion. So you don't remember the exact price of something, but you definitely remember how it made you feel. And luxury brands have mastered this. They know that if they can create a strong emotional, experience around that product, it will feel more valuable for you, even if objectively it isn't. It's not just a handbag, it's a memory of the moment you got it. It's not just a watch, it's how proud it made you feel the first time you wore that watch. So everything in the customer journey is, orchestrated to create a super strong emotional impact. From the lighting in the store to the scent in the store to the music to the how staff treat you, everything is an experience to create this really strong emotional memory. All these little touches, they combine to create a really strong memory, and your brain automatically stores those memories into the product, like an emotional tag attached to it. So even if you forget the price, you always remember the feeling. And that's why people say luxury is all about the experience. Because when someone asks, why did you spend that much on a pair of shoes? Truth is, you weren't buying just shoes. You were buying a feeling and a memory that your brain will keep for years. So now think about you or your company. What's the emotional memory someone walks away with after sharing a moment with you or bought something from you? That feeling is what sticks. Not the price, not the product, the emotion. The last concept, and this one is one of the most interesting and powerful concepts of why people buy luxury products. So we already touched on it a bit, but when you buy a luxury product, you don't just buy a product, you buy an identity of your future ideal self. And this is called the main character effect. You're taking on a role, like putting on a costume for a play. But this play is your own life. And the role is a better and more impressive version of yourself. When you put on that luxury polo, for example, you don't just wear it, you become someone totally different. Maybe it's the confident version of yourself or the powerful version of yourself. And luxury product gives you the permission to play that role, even if it's just for, a moment. And this works because humans naturally think in stories, and we see ourselves as the main character in our life story. And luxury brand create a story for you, one where you are the star, and their products are a costume, your tools for stepping into that story. So luxury is about owning a feeling, a fantasy of who you want to become. And when you wear or use a luxury product, you step into that fantasy. You live that story, and it feels completely real, and even though it's just for a short amount of time. That's the magic of the main character effect. So the next time you catch yourself, obsessing over something you want, stop and ask yourself, is it the product that I want, or is it the feeling that I think this product will give me? So to conclude, luxury brands aren't just selling products, they're selling psychology, and they know exactly how your brain works, and they use it against you. At the end of the day, we're all humans, and we are all craving status, identity, meaning, belonging. So the question isn't, how do I stop falling for it? The real question is, how can I use the same principles ethically to create something people feel actually connected to? Whether it's you, your company, your product, your content, make people feel something. Because in the end, people don't just buy product or services. They buy emotions, identity, version of themselves. So thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to my email list, and trust me, you won't regret it. First link in the description.